Supply and demand is a fundamental economic concept that explains how prices are determined in a market. It's based on the interaction between the amount of a product or service available, supply, and the desire of consumers to buy it, demand. The relationship between supply and demand influences not just prices, but also the quantity of goods and services traded. Demand refers to how much of a product or service consumers are willing and able to buy at different prices. Generally, as the price of a product decreases, demand increases because consumers are more likely to buy when something is cheaper. For example, if the price of apples drops from $2 to $1 per pound, more people might buy apples, increasing demand. Supply refers to how much of a product or service producers are willing and able to sell at different prices. Typically, as the price of a product increases, supply rises because producers are incentivized to make and sell more to earn higher profits. For example, if the price of oranges rises from $3 to $5 per pound, farmers might grow more oranges, increasing supply. The point where supply and demand intersect is called the equilibrium price or market price. At this price, the quantity of goods supplied equals the quantity demanded, and the market is considered balanced. For example, if both buyers and sellers agree that $3 per pound is a fair price for bananas, the market is in equilibrium. When demand exceeds supply, a shortage occurs, pushing prices higher. For instance, during a heat wave, demand for air conditioners might spike, but if stores have limited stock, prices could increase. Conversely, when supply exceeds demand, a surplus occurs, causing prices to drop. For example, after the holiday season, unsold toys might be discounted to clear inventory. Supply and demand are influenced by several factors. On the demand side, factors include income levels, consumer preferences, and the price of related goods. For instance, if a new movie becomes popular, demand for merchandise based on the movie might rise. On the supply side, factors include production costs, technology, and external events. For example, a drought might reduce crop yields, decreasing supply and raising prices for agricultural products. Governments and businesses often analyze supply and demand to make decisions. For example, if demand for electric cars is rising, automakers may increase production to meet consumer preferences. Similarly, policymakers may intervene in markets, such as setting price ceilings to prevent essential goods like rent or food from becoming unaffordable. In summary, supply and demand is a dynamic system that determines prices and quantities in a market. When demand increases or supply decreases, prices typically rise, and when supply increases or demand decreases, prices usually fall. Understanding this interaction helps explain market behavior and guide decision-making in both business and everyday life.